I sent an email to the guys, our contract, sales manager from Harris, sales rep Harris, inviting him. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Jeremy and Ron, did Fruitvale invite y'all to that meeting tomorrow night? They did, okay,
They invited Ron invited me,
okay,
tomorrow at 4.
okay.
Yes, sir. Good. Yes, sir, you will.
All right, we're waiting for,
There's your cue.
well, I gotta wait for Christy to get back in and Keegan. Or Susan. All of our scribes that document our events.
Where's Keeney?
Okay. So we can go with that. Kenny's here. All right. That's all we need. Kenny, as long as he's here, we can go. All right, I will reconvene back into our executive, into an open meeting at 10:09. Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, so I'll reconvene us back into open session at 10 a.m. And we have two items that have come out of the executive session in which we were seeking advice for our attorney regarding pending or contemplated litigation or consultation with attorney regarding matters protected to attorney-client privilege. The matters that we discussed concern Skill Zone USA, a game room operating in precinct 4, sorry, on off of Highway 64, and there's been a subject of litigation for 2 years now, 2 years, and the motion that we would like to make is to approve the terms of a negotiated agreement with Skill Zone USA LLC in order to end the litigation or to, yeah. So is that appropriate? Okay, is that the word? So is there a motion, or I make the motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All right, is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign, motion passes. And then the second agenda that we need to request on here is to amend our current game room regulation to add a 5th grandfathered license to the current ownership group at the Midway location on Highway 64. So is there a motion? Or I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right. And the original regulation indicated there was only 4 licenses available for the county, and we are looking to amend it to 5 and grandfather in. This game room operation was in operation prior to us actually creating the game room regulations and ordinance. So they're kind of grandfathered in. So any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion passes. All right, it's all that we coming out of the executive session. Now we move to item number 15, consent agenda. Consent agenda are items by Commissioner's Court that will be enacted in one motion, and no separate discussion of these items unless the county judge or commissioner requests an item to be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Is there any that need to be pulled? If not, is there a motion to accept the consent agenda?
A motion that.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, any further discussion? Oh, there's no discussion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion passed. I guess I'll just read what is in the consent agenda for those of you who don't have the agenda in here. That's to discuss, consider dispensing with the reading of the minutes of the meetings of the Commissioners Court, approval for the same for June 18th and June 23rd and July 1st. Do we have July 1st in there? We did? Okay. All right. B was discuss, consider approval of county bills for payment as submitted. C, discuss, consider ratifying county bills as submitted. And D, discuss, consider approval of fiscal year 2025 line item transfers. Item number E is discuss, consider monthly reports submitted by the various offices, departments of the county government, and approval entry of the same court's minutes. And item number F, discuss and consider approval of installation of pipe and utility lines, and we had 2 of those. So did I take a vote? Did I?
You done it all.
Do what?
You done it all.
We did it all. Okay. So now we move on to item number 16, and I just wanted to have a workshop where we can kind of give you an update on what's going on with the radio system, the P25 radio system project that has been in progress for 2.5, 3 years, just about, and we are getting close. And you know, the big hurdle that we're working on this week is getting what's called the system optimized by L3 Harris. They have a factory team that is here, and they're going to spend the week and they're doing the optimization to make sure that all of the equipment's communicating properly into the best reception possible. So they are here today, and they will be here all this week to do that. And then we have gotten all of the mobile and portable radios have been ordered, and they are received and in our possession. The mobile radios are installed in the vehicles. The control stations are installed at the fire departments and some of the police headquarters. You know, we've got a lot of the detail work done. The next phase is to get all of the radios and portables programmed, which Jeremy and Ron have been working on. I wanted really to express my appreciation for Jeremy and Ron and Barry. I call them our tech team, because we have learned so much that we didn't know when we got into this, and run into so many technical hurdles that we've had to overcome and try to improvise on in that regard. And they've been doing a yeoman's job in getting us there. But as soon as look at the deal. As soon as we get the optimization done, which will take this week, then next week we begin with the testing process of the functionality of the system, and that's ATP. What does ATP stand for?
Acceptance test plan.
Acceptance test plan. So that will be next week. And then the week after that, we begin the actual coverage testing, where we drive all over the county and say, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" And record that. They actually are talking to the dispatch center from every different point in the county. And do we have a grid? What's the size of the grid?
Grids are 1 mile by 1 mile from the county. And then for the city limits that'll be tested, it's way smaller. I want to say it's an 1/8 of a mile by 1/8.
Okay.
There, so there's a lot more
And
test data in those.
And how about in building?
So the in building, you typically take each floor of the building and split it up into 20 grids. So depending on the size of the footprint, those could be a little bit larger, but they want to get an even distribution of test data
Right.
on each floor. So here in this building, every floor will be tested, including
Hmm.
sheriff's office, of course, there's just one floor, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Then, of
All-
course, all the high schools,
all the high schools,
and then the, justice of. And
other county buildings, yes. So there's and the contract that we signed with L3 Harris is a guarantee of a 95% coverage. So that means there's 5% that doesn't have to be covered, but if they get 94%, then we have to figure out how they can they have to figure out
yes.
how to get that other 1% to get us back up to 95%. So and then cut over in the 30-day burn-in will occur. I'm not going to say the date. Technically, we are over a year behind on this project, but a lot of the delays have been caused by us and as well as by L3 Harris. So it's kind of a mutual situation that we've done it, but it's given us an opportunity really to find these other technical problems that we didn't know about that and give us opportunity to address them and figure out how to move forward with it. So anyway, do y'all have anything y'all want to add? Do y'all have any questions?
I do.
Yes.
Back up there, you said that all of the radios had been installed. Mine have not all been installed.
Most part, yeah, we still have radios to be installed. Van PD, the city of Van, the Van FD, Van PD, we gotta get them on the schedule. They don't have room in their mobiles to provide 2 radios, a VHF, as well as a 7800 single band. So KCOM is gonna have to come back out and install those radios, and that's when we'll start the schedule.
I'm not, I think I have 3 of my mobiles installed out of 7, 6, 7.
I don't remember, I have to look at it, but 6 or 7, yeah.
Okay. That was the radios
I should have
work.
said majority.
The radios work perfect radio to radio out there.
Yeah,
I mean, my guys are, they actually have used them, so,
yeah.
and they work perfect. You
After
know.
this week, and just kind of touch on what Jeff said about the commissioning of these sites, they're gonna bring all of our sites up, which gets us into the simulcast cell. So right now, we're just using the sheriff's office sites for testing personalities, but after this week, we will be a simulcast system, and we can start programming and testing.
And after that's when we get the handhelds too.
Yeah, we've got all the handhelds in our office, we just gotta get the program, as well as y'all got, I think we ordered 6 bay chargers for each of the
Mhm.
commissioners, so yes.
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
got all those, we gotta get the program done.
Okay.
I need them.
I need them. I really do too.
I'm in
I
trouble.
mean, because I have one in my foreman truck and then in each one of my blades have one. And they're a lot of help,
If Sheriff was here, he would confirm Saturday, I was at the office Saturday, and one of our deputies, female deputies, she was fighting with a guy, Ben Wheeler. And we had no, indication that the Eden Tower it lost power, so we didn't get any kind of alarm or notification of anything. She was out in Ben Wheeler trying to get to the Eden Tower, and she was fighting with this guy, the guy wound up fighting her. Turned out he was, and I don't want to tell full business, but he was HIV positive, had, whatever.
something else. Yeah, there was something else there.
So she was fighting with this guy, had no way to get out on the radio, so the only power she could get. And so luckily, I guess finally they were able to, status check her, she wouldn't answer, so they were sending people out there.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I like the deal that the judge was talking about, the security stuff.
Yeah.
Or I guess we're putting cameras up at the towers.
Yes.
Because haven't we already had one that's been vandalized or something?
So they vandalized the shelter compound, not so much our shelter. It is our feed lines coming off the tower. They cut the grounds going to the bus bar on the tower itself, but they left our bus bar on our shelter alone. I don't know if it was something spooked them. I'm not sure, but I'm just glad that they didn't do more
Right.
damage out there. But, yeah, I think ACOM will be out next week to start replacing that as well. Was that Deputy Ara? She is, she's waiting on, blood results and things like that, I don't know the whole outcome, but her whole arm is bruised where he bit her, and it was pretty, so. We got it? We did.
So if there's a 5% of coverage that we don't have coverage in, well, we know where those areas are. Like, I mean, there'll be everybody will know where that's at.
Right, that's what the testing's gonna help.
It should be
But
just a
everybody,
very,
everybody will be aware of that's where it's at.
Well-
it should be a very small area
Mhm.
in different locations, I would think.
It has to
Around
do
the
with the
county.
terrain.
Yes.
It has to
But just
do-
think it'd be pretty important that the sheriff knows where those areas are.
Right.
Like, just because of that right there, like they would know exactly where they don't have coverage at.
Well, also, we have a program that, all the commissioners are gonna have. It's called Beyond, and it's installed on your cell phone. And it will allow you to access our radio system and talk. And so you can call your guys, on your channels from your cell phone.
And
And,
you can do that from the city of Dallas or Hawaii.
mhm.
No matter where you're at.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you're at.
LTE Wi-Fi, and you get up to 60 talkers, no problem. So whatever 60 talkers, your road bridge through, or,
You'll have to teach me that.
Yeah. You're right.
we have a lot of people to do.
So, so that Beyond app, and it's also going to be used for many of the schools, the security at schools. And, which my understanding is, there may be some, the special session that you're going to have, they're going to be addressing the, communications during, events and, common, interop capabilities. So,
One thing we did, I don't know if it's ever been told, but we did create it's called the non-public safety dispatch, so. It's monitored by our dispatch, but it's just that they won't be able to monitor all the radio traffic. But on your portables, you'll have an emergency button, so. If you hold that button or your guys hold that button for, let's say, a second and a half. It sends an emergency alert to our dispatch on that talk group. And they can come across and dispatch will be able to talk to your guys, and your guys will be able to talk to dispatch, but it just won't be monitored on everyday traffic like this, so with fire departments.
Yeah.
But they'll be able to, dispatch will be able to go over onto your road bridge, talk groups and be able to reach your guys as needed. Let's say if there's a flood or whatever, hurricane or tornado or, whatever situation, the dispatch will be able to communicate with y'all.
and advance warning for you guys.
Yes,
Everything all the traffic is recorded.
yes.
All traffic on our radio system will be recorded.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
means-
gosh.
Every call.
And you was looking at Mitch down there when you said it.
We're not having any radio. I'm buying some walkie talkies.
All right, but one of the things that our latest last month and a half we've been dealing with is what's called interop communications, and that is our ability to contact other fire departments outside our county, and they're not specifically on our system, and then how to give them access to our system. And there was some technological issues that we ran into that we are not happy with the result of it right now, but we have been informed that it will get better at some point in time and allow us to. We're having to limit our abilities at the current time, and we have decided that the traffic will be encrypted for the law enforcement and for the fire. And that puts some limitations on who can actually access our system if they don't have encrypted radios. It's what it does, but that's a security feature that was actually from the very beginning was designed to do. And so in that regard. So any more questions about where we're at? I'm hoping to at least be active on the system by September 30th. That is my goal, even though I don't know what the date they said they have now. I don't believe they're, there's just too many things that come up. And so September 30th, I'm hoping that we can go live or that we can do the cutover. So All right. There's nothing else? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, like sign, motion passes. Thank you, gentlemen. And 10 minutes, meet back here. We'll do our radio committee meeting. I'll go switch out folders
Let you get it.
and binders.
Not us. Let you radio, that's not the promotion for that.
That is correct.
Very much.
I'm not all that, I'm still learning. I'll read.
That was something that
That's a lot.
We try not to.
Guys.
We got right now, we're a pretty big body on, but we got a lot in.
Yeah.